The rain mirrors the storm inside me. It started subtly, a shift in her gaze, a hesitation in her touch. We built this life, this beautiful, isolated world. Stone walls, endless gardens, a life of comfortable routine. But somewhere along the way, the compass spun wildly, pointing towards a direction I couldn't comprehend. I remember the first time I noticed the perfume, not mine, something sweet and unfamiliar clinging to her silk scarf. It was a fleeting moment, easily dismissed, but it planted a seed of doubt that quickly took root. Now, the scent is everywhere, woven into the fabric of our home, a constant, painful reminder of what's been lost. The rose, a symbol of our love, is fading just like my hope. I found the photo tucked away in a drawer, a snapshot of her, laughing, on a beach I didn't recognize. She was with someone else, his arm around her waist, their faces radiating a joy I hadn't seen directed towards me in years. The man was handsome, carefree, a stark contrast to my own worn-down shoulders. It wasn't the photo itself that broke me, it was the realization that this happiness existed, and it wasn't with me. The seashell felt cool and smooth in my hand, a fragile echo of a love that was slipping through my fingers. The ocean's vastness felt like a reflection of the emptiness growing inside. We used to dance here, in this ballroom, filled with laughter and music. It was our sanctuary, a place where time seemed to stand still. Now, the music is a cruel mockery, each note a reminder of the joy that's been stolen. I watch them, the couples twirling and embracing, and I feel like an outsider, a ghost haunting the edges of a life I no longer belong to. The swirling colors of the dancers are a blur, a chaotic representation of the turmoil in my mind. I'm trapped in a silent corner, watching my world crumble around me. The sound of the teacup shattering echoed through the house, a sharp, sudden break in the quiet facade of our life. It was an accident, she said, a clumsy movement. But I saw the flicker of guilt in her eyes, the way she avoided my gaze. The porcelain, once whole and beautiful, is now reduced to fragments, mirroring the state of our marriage. Each shard represents a broken promise, a shattered dream. I carefully gather the pieces, feeling the sharp edges against my skin, a painful reminder of the hurt she has inflicted. I found the key hidden in her jewelry box, a small, tarnished key with no apparent lock. It sparked a desperate curiosity, a need to understand the secrets she was keeping. The hallway feels endless, the shadows closing in, amplifying my anxiety. Each step echoes in the silence, a rhythmic countdown to a confrontation I know is inevitable. The key feels heavy in my hand, a symbol of the hidden truths that lie buried beneath the surface of our relationship. I followed her. Not deliberately, not at first. It was a compulsion, a desperate need to know where she went each evening. The streets of the city felt alien, unfamiliar, a world away from the comfort of our home. The rain blurred the lights, creating a kaleidoscope of colors that reflected my own confusion. The crumpled paper is a scribbled address, a destination I'm both drawn to and terrified of reaching. The bar was loud, a cacophony of voices and laughter, but I felt utterly alone. I watched her from across the room, her laughter bright and carefree, directed towards someone I didn't know. The neon lights cast a distorted glow on her face, making her appear both alluring and unattainable. The drink in my hand is cold and bitter, mirroring the taste of betrayal on my tongue. I wanted to approach her, to confront her, but I was paralyzed by a mixture of anger and despair. The necklace. It wasn't hers. I found it tucked away in her closet, a small, silver heart pendant hanging from a delicate chain. It was a simple piece, but it spoke volumes. A symbol of affection, of intimacy, of a love that wasn't meant for me. The cool metal felt alien against my skin, a tangible representation of the emotional distance that had grown between us. The web of lies. It's intricate and complex, a tangled mess of deceit and betrayal. Each thread represents a secret, a hidden truth, a broken promise. I try to unravel it, to understand how it all began, but the more I pull, the tighter it becomes. The single red thread is her, the catalyst for this destruction, the source of my pain. The tears came unexpectedly, a sudden flood of emotion I couldn't control. It wasn't just anger or sadness, it was a profound sense of loss, of betrayal, of the death of a dream. I had loved her with all my heart, and she had chosen someone else. The tears are a physical manifestation of the emptiness inside, a testament to the pain that's consuming me. I feel lost, adrift in a sea of despair. The world around me seems bleak and unforgiving, mirroring the state of my soul. The storm is a metaphor for the turmoil within, a relentless barrage of emotions that threatens to overwhelm me. I stand alone, exposed to the elements, feeling utterly vulnerable and broken. Time stopped. That's how it feels. The world has frozen, suspended in a moment of betrayal. The pocket watch, a family heirloom, is stopped at the exact time I discovered the truth. A silent, metallic reminder of the moment my life irrevocably changed. Each tick of the clock used to represent shared moments, future plans, a lifetime together. Now, it's just a symbol of what's been lost. Our garden, once a vibrant tapestry of color and life, is now overgrown with weeds. The roses, our symbol of love, are wilting and dying, their petals falling like tears. The broken garden gnome, a whimsical reminder of our shared joy, lies discarded on the ground. The garden's decay mirrors the decay of our relationship, a slow, painful process of disintegration. I watch her go, a silhouette disappearing into the distance. The train is a symbol of her departure, a finality to our shared past. I stand alone on the platform, feeling the emptiness of my own solitude. The silence is deafening, broken only by the distant rumble of the train. There's no shouting, no tears, just a quiet acceptance of the inevitable. I hold the photograph, a relic of a happier time. We were young, full of hope, our faces radiating with love. The image is faded, worn, a reminder of a dream that has slipped away. Looking at their faces, I can almost hear their laughter, feel their touch. But it's just a memory now, a ghost of what once was. The bedroom is empty, devoid of warmth and intimacy. Clothes are strewn on the floor, a chaotic testament to her hasty departure. The open suitcase sits on the bed, a symbol of her new beginning, a life without me. The air is cold and sterile, devoid of the scent of her perfume, the sound of her laughter. The mirror shattered, reflecting a distorted image of myself, a broken, hollow shell of a man. I see the cracks in my own face, the lines etched by worry and despair. The shards of glass represent the fragments of my identity, scattered and irreparable. I'm haunted by the reflection of what I've lost, the man I used to be. I find solace in the simple act of feeding the pigeons, a fleeting connection to the world. They swirl around me, oblivious to my pain, they're cooing a gentle distraction from the silence within. I'm a ghost in my own life, wandering through the park, a forgotten figure in the crowd. The vortex of emotions. Anger, sadness, betrayal, loss, they swirl around me, threatening to consume me. I'm caught in a maelstrom, unable to escape the pain. The faint light in the center represents a glimmer of hope, a possibility of healing, but it feels distant and unattainable. I write, pouring my pain onto the pages of this journal, a desperate attempt to make sense of the chaos. The words are shaky, the handwriting uneven, reflecting the turmoil within. Each sentence is a release, a cathartic expression of grief and anger. It's a way to keep the memories alive, to preserve a record of what was lost. I drive past our house, a silent monument to a shattered dream. The house stands dark and empty, devoid of life and warmth. It's a reminder of the life we built together, a life that has now crumbled to dust. I turn away, unable to bear the sight of it, unable to face the ghosts of our past. A single sunflower, turning towards the light. It's a reminder that even after the darkest storms, there is still beauty to be found. The pain will linger, the scars will remain, but life goes on. I must find a way to rebuild, to heal, to find a new path forward. The sun may be setting on one chapter, but a new dawn is waiting.